Hello there! I am so excited for today! In celebration of the upcoming release of Kingdom Hearts 3, I have been asked to redecorate our bedroom to be Toy Story inspired. Kingdom Hearts is made up of multiple worlds, and often these worlds revolve around Disney and Pixar characters. And the upcoming game has a Toy Story level as well as a Tangled part. And there's plenty more in the game to be excited for as you follow Sora on his adventure defeating Heartless. So we're going to paint some Toy Story walls, as well as make some Toy Story inspired decor for the room. Typically in Toy Story, the most recognized wallpaper is the cloud wallpaper, but when Andy moves to his new house in Toy Story 2, the wallpaper changes to stars. Since Tom has requested for me to put the Toy Story clouds in his office, we decided to have the main bedroom be the star wallpaper, which actually ties in well with Kingdom Hearts 3 because that's the wallpaper in Kingdom Hearts 3. For the stars, I've had custom matte stickers made. These are matte stickers, so they are non-reflective. When a sticker is glossy, you can definitely tell it's a sticker, whereas when you stick these on the wall, hopefully you won't be able to tell they're actually stickers. Also, they'll be easy to remove, and if you ever want to repaint the wall, it's going to be a lot easier. But now let's get started painting, and by that I mean we have to tape the room off first. I have got my tape, let's tape this room. It's always handy to tape off sections when painting walls. For the paint color, I've chosen a soft blue that has some purple tones. I made sure to spread out a cover on the ground to protect the carpet and attached it to the tape as well. Then I started painting. I decided to just do one wall as an accent. My goal with this project is to create a bedroom that's kind of like a Disney bound, so it's not an exact replica of Andy's room, but will have elements that should remind you of the Toy Story theme. So it's going to be bright, playful, and colorful. I touched up the other walls and window frame with some fresh paint, as well as cleaned up any spots I missed on the main wall. Now I'm going to make a name sign. This one will be for Tom, so I have wooden letters spelling out Tom's name, and I have square box frames that are about 2 inches thick. To start out, I'm going to open this up and retrieve the glass. In my case, this is plastic. I remove everything from my table, lay down a plastic protective sheet. Yay! Bring back my plastic bits. Take each one in the center here. And here I have some spray-on matte acrylic paint. Set that aside and do the next one. And we set these aside to dry. While we're waiting for this to dry, we're going to paint our boxes. Alright, so we're going to take out the center bits. So we're just left with a frame. And I'm going to start with red. The idea behind this name sign is to make them look like the colorful letter block toys, and I'm just using craft acrylic paint here. And also painting each letter the same color of the block it'll reside in. I did a second coat of paint on everything, which will help make it look sharper. And then once the paint was dried, I covered the boxes and letters with a layer of Mod Podge, and it'll help prevent the paint from chipping. While I waited for those to dry, I moved on to my next customization. I've got this cool lamp here that should remind you of something, and I'm going to customize the top to look like the Pixar ball. The light bulb off, and now we're going to paint this. We're going to paint the entire thing yellow to start out. I used a warmer color of yellow here. And then on the front of the lamp, I painted a big red star. And then with a vibrant blue, I did an arching streak across the back. Once that dried, I coated this piece with Mod Podge as well to help protect it. Moving back to the box frames, they are good and dry now. So we're going to pop back in our now white glass and add the extra bits, then replace the backing. Turn it over, and using the hot glue gun, glue the painted letter to the front of the box. We repeat this for the letter O, and for the letter M. Also, it started to get a bit stormy outside, if you can't tell. Then I started to move some furniture back in. Then Tom helped me build our new bed for the room. When we were done and the storm had cleared up outside, I began to put up the letters on the wall. For my own name, I used stick-on Scrabble letters, and I really like the effect it had. Next, once everything was in place, I was finally able to add the stars. They turned out looking lovely and nice and crisp. I definitely could have painted them on, but doing it this way felt like a nice little room hack that I thought you guys might appreciate. I just decided to put the stars along the top side of the wall and kept the bottom open to keep it bright and add a bit of contrast. For some final bits, I cut out a rocket ship shape from some poster board, painted the top and base a bright red with some yellow highlights, for the second coat I added some shadows on the wings and more highlights on the edges. Then I painted the center a dark blue with some pale rims, and added some white streaks to make it look glass-like, then painted a claw shape to make it into a claw machine. I then stuck it to the wall with some double-sided sticky tape, but also I put it in a spot where Tom places his backpack, so when he leans it up against the wall, it'll look like the claw's holding it up, which I think is fun. Lastly, I painted a vase with Buzz Lightyear colors. Using a pale green, I painted around the top, leaving a little white triangle shape in the middle. Then added blue, green, and red oval button shapes on the left side, and painted a big red circle on the right. Next, using purple, I added 2 diagonal streaks on both sides, added some decorative flowers, and placed it on my little shelf. Here I have a Keyblade that I made. This is inspired by the Toy Story Keyblade that Tom had a chance to hold. I painted this for Tom's birthday because he absolutely fell in love with the Keyblade. So I wanted to make sure he could have something like it. Also quite excited that we now have a place to put it in our Toy Story themed bedroom. And I definitely think it fits in the room. It's very cool. I'm loving this room. And here is the finished room. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video on how to make a Toy Story inspired bedroom. Again, this bedroom is based off Kingdom Hearts 3 and the new Toy Story level that the game contains. Thank you again to Square Enix for sponsoring the video, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!